Alright, so back in it, we're going to populate this table, which is the next part of the project. And we're going to start out by clicking on SLCC and new query. Now, we come down here, I copied the code we did in class. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can see. But essentially, all we have to do is type in insert, capital, insert, into, and then pick which table that we're going to insert into. So we're going to start with the same way that we made the tables. We'll start databases and work our way down. Departments and work our way down. So what I do want to do is to remind myself what I put in there. I'm going to come over here to departments, left click on the plus sign, and then we're going to go to columns. And as you can see, it's showing me everything that I put in there, right? Okay, so let's go. Insert into. I'm going to start typing departments. Okay, notice how I didn't pull this. It's not pulling departments up. So what we're going to do, we had to do this in class. You're going to come here to edit, drop down all the way to IntelliSense, and then you're going to come over to refresh local cache. Now, if I start typing departments, boom, now you see departments is right here listed. So we're going to click on that. Boom, filled in. Okay, next thing we're going to type is the word values. Okay, so we're inserting values into the table. We're going to put a parentheses, and now everything I enter, I'm going to use single quotation marks, not double, so I use single quotes. And if we look, my department ID is going to be something that is automatically generated. So if it's automatically generated, I'm not going to include it. I'm not going to write it, right? So if it's auto-generating my numbers, I'm not going to include it, right? So we're going to go ahead and ignore department ID, and we'll go to department name. Now, I don't have to do anything other than, what is the department name? Department name is going to be information technology, right? Put another another single quotation mark, comma. Then I'm going to put the department head. I don't know who the department head is. Let's see. Select IT department head. There we go. Search by department. Perfect. View all. That's going to take way too long. Anyway, I'm pulling it up on the website. Search by department. Search by department. It's not giving me options on drop down. So Sam, I believe is his first name. Sam Harb. Yep. Okay. So come back here, put a vertical, one quote, Sam Harb, close quote. Now again, I'm just trying to keep it accurate. It does not matter. Put whatever the hell you want. We just have to populate the data right now, right? Okay, next one is going to be location. So we're going to put, let's put Ardoin building. And then we're going to put prefix. So department prefix is INTE. And then department courses, well, the thing is, we've got a crap load of them. So I don't even know why we have that. I don't think we need department courses. We'll just put yes. I don't. Well, now that I think about it, this one might be not important. But anyway, we're going to close out this line, comma, next line, open quotes. Now, instead of having to type that in every time, what we're going to do is copy, including the comma. I'm going to Control C, or you can right click copy, and then Control V, or right click paste. And now we're going to do another department. So let's go programs offered. Let's do application software development. See, we didn't make, I don't think we made the column big enough, because we did 30. That looks like it's probably more than 30. Probably should have made it 50. Can I modify this? Yeah. Yeah. Department name, we're going to make it 50. Boom. Done. Now how do I save? Okay. Save changes. Yes. Oh, so I gotta edit it. Okay, well then let's do that. Let's go back to our query. We talked about dropping. So, save table. What's my next one? Where's my other queries at? Departments, here we go. No, that's not it. This one? Yes, okay. So here's how we do it. We're going to come in here and we're going to type drop. I didn't include that in my notes. Damn it. Okay. And come right here, enter drop table departments. Let's go ahead and edit IntelliSense, refresh local cache, and let's see if it pulls it. Nope, it's not pulling it. Drop departments. Nope. How the hell do we do it? Let's see. Let me go look. I had it written down. Yeah. Okay. I was right. Drop. I wonder if this is the wrong one. Okay, there's create database. There's 55. Table of courses. No. Let's go full screen. Okay, teachers, create database, create table departments, insert into departments, tables, courses, advisors. Okay. Enter drop table departments. Let's try and run it. Cannot drop because it does not exist. You don't have permission. Okay. So let's try this. Drop table DBO departments. No, it's not working. Okay, so let's do this. Let's right click on SLCC, new query, and paste it in there. New table departments. Now it's pulling. So that must have been using the old one. So we got it. New table, drop table departments, semicolon. New table, we're gonna make department name 50. And we'll make it a varchar. Okay, execute. Command successfully completed. So now, refresh this list, come to tables. There you go, there's departments. And if we expand this up and go to columns, now you can see it's 50. Perfect. All right, happy with that. Now, where here we are. Okay, so application software development. Let's go back to our list. Who's in charge? Don't know. Someone. Hardware building, and this is ASDV. Okay, I need to copy again. So select all, copy and paste, and we're gonna paste a bunch of these in, right? Okay, and we're gonna fill these out. Okay, let's do automotive development, automotive technology. Automotive technology. let's go ahead and open up. What's one we know? Let's do English. Right? That's ENGL. What else? We got biology. That's BIOL. I'm going to pause the video right here. I'm going to get up a list so that I can just enter this in much quicker. And we'll go from there. Be right back. Alright, so we're going to make this work with what I've found. Got some stuff here. So for instance, automotive technology is going to be auto. And if we come here and we search for people, full-time faculty, let's search for auto. Right. So automotive technology. Let's just pick a random person we find in the list. Peggy Adams. So we'll write Peggy Adams. Doesn't matter who. We're just gonna put names down. This will be Sarah Albert. Okay. English. Laura Appleton. Alright, we know that's English, right? Biology, that's going to be Thaddeus Batiste. Okay, now, mathematics. Right, and that's going to be Brent Bolick. And that's going to be math. Yeah. Okay. Now let's search for sociology. Couldn't find anything. Let's go anthropology. Okay. So we'll type anthropology in here. And our someone will be Aline Bro. No. Yes, Aline Bro. Doesn't matter. We're just picking names. Monica David. There we go. You're next. Again, this is just none of this really matters, right? We're just trying to fill anthropology, and it's going to be ANTH. Okay. Let's go ahead and do general business, and that will be Uma Dinesh Deoris. I actually think she might be the mother of one of the guys I went to high school with, Sumedh Deoris. Man, I wonder if that's her. I've met her, but if that's her, I've met her before. Man, I haven't seen them forever. Okay, general business. What's the code for general business? It's a good question. Let's just type in business. BUSI. Makes sense to me. Alright. Nursing. That's definitely a big one, right? Nursing is going to be... Where did I see nursing at? Angela Evans. Welcome. We'll do psychology. that'll be James Eckhoff, and that will be PSYC, excuse me. And nursing, that'll be NURS. Okay, what else we got? History. We didn't do history yet. History. And that will be John Frederick. And that'll be HIST. And for our last one, let's do electrician in honor of our fallen comrade. Rest in peace, Foot. I'm just kidding, Foot. Foot, not rest in peace, Foot, but you know. Electrician technology. And that will be Lane Gunnels. Okay, and then it'll be Elexi. Okay, instead of hardware, we're going to throw in health and sciences. Right? We'll put that in a couple places. And then what's our other building we have? It starts with a D, doesn't it? Deval Court. Okay, so we'll put Deval Court here, and we'll put Deval Court here. That way we have some other. And just so we have an option, we'll put this one to no, so we have some that are different. We'll do no here as well, so we have a couple differences, right? Okay, that's all populated. So now, to finish this off, all we're going to do is we're going to just take off that last comma and put a semicolon. All right, so we're going to come here to the end, take that off, put a semicolon, and that's it. We should be good to go. Alright, now all we should have to do is execute. Alright, now how do we check if it worked, right? Well, what we're going to do is right click on departments, and we're going to say select top 1000 rows. And there you go. There's our department ID. There's our department name, information, all that's filled in. Boom. Okay, that's it. That's all we're doing. So we're going to repeat that a couple more times for the other tables. Now, where this gets interesting is us remembering what we put in for the others, right? So we're going to go ahead and bring this over a little bit. Our next one's going to be what? What's our next step? We're going to be doing what? Teachers, right? So all of these department heads, we're not going to consider them teachers, even though they probably are teachers. So let's go ahead and click on SLCC, new query, right? And we're going to do insert into. And then what's our next one going to be? We're doing teachers, right? So expand teachers, expands columns, insert into teachers. There we go. Space, parentheses, no parentheses, values, parentheses, and we need first name. So let's go back to this list of, I'm just going to pull names off of this list right here that I have. Cassie, comma. Now, here's what's important to note. We have our teacher ID, right? Now, that is the key, but we're entering that. So I'm going to come here, and we'll make a T for teacher, T01B1200, right there. So then, because that's not an auto-generated key, if you remember when we did Teacher. Where's teacher? Departments. Advisors, students. Alright, this was the select command. We're going to go ahead and delete that. Don't need that query saved. Courses, departments. Where the hell's teachers? Okay, whatever. Anyway, when we did teachers, they didn't have, we didn't have it generating the key because we're going to be using the Lola. I wish they'd label these better. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, so again, values. First name's going to be Cassie, then Adams. Again, all I'm doing is a single quote. First name, last name, then department prefix. So we need to remember what departments we did, right? So let's do this real quick. We're going to do ourselves a favor. We're going to scroll down here in my notes, right? Because this is all my notes. Okay. Notes. Now, let's come in here, right click on department, select top 1000 rows. Yeah? Now, let's copy that and paste it. Now, I know it looks like boo-boo, but now we'll know what we already have, right? And we'll make it a little bit smaller. Okay, now I can see it all in one row. Yeah? Okay. So, sorry, I gotta send baby pictures. Okay. So, I'll come back here to wherever the hell I was, because this thing makes no sense sometimes. The numbers don't even make sense. Are they the bigger numbers or smaller numbers? Like, what are they? So confused. Create table, create courses. Insert into teachers. There we go. So annoying. Okay. Anyway, department prefix. So we're going to start with our first one, right? Which was INTE. INTE. Another single quote here, comma. Then course ID, which we haven't done course ID yet, but we'll go ahead and put 1000. Okay. Office location is going to be char. We're going to say Ardoin. We use the same building as what we put in the other one. Ardoin. Office hours, Monday through Friday, 1 to 2 p.m. Okay. Teacher phone, we're going to put 337-123-4567, and then we'll change that as we go. And then email is going to be cassie.adams@my.solac.edu. Okay, now I'm going to close parentheses on that, comma, click home, copy, paste. Now remember, I don't need values here, so I'm going to delete that, and then I'm going to recopy that so it's just what I need. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. Where's my zoom? That way we can try and see it all in one. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we hit enter. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I got 12. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so now we'll have matching teachers. Now, we're going to go ahead and increase this number by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, we want this all to be unique because when we start going through this and like querying it and pulling up information, we want it to all, we can't all just be the same thing. Okay. So next after Cassie is going to be Peggy Adams, which works out because that we have people with the same name. And the next one's going to be ASDV. We'll say 1001. We'll leave it at Ardoin. We'll make this 2 to 3. Actually, they're the same person, so they're twins. We'll make this number an 8. And this will be Peggy Adams. Peggy? Damn it, Peggy. Alright, next is going to be... I don't need this. I need what the... Yeah, that's what I need. The 4 letters. We're going to be doing Sarah Albert. Okay. And this one's going to be auto. And we'll do 1100. We'll just throw some numbers in there. We'll leave it at Ardoin. This one's Ardoin as well. We'll do Monday through Thursday. And this number will be a 9. And then we'll do Sarah Albert. Alright. And this is just, we're going to keep doing this. I'm going to speed through this. Alright, so we've got this list done. Once again, this is my last entry, so I'm going to delete that comma from me copying and pasting it, putting a semicolon, and then I should be able to execute this command. 12 rows effective. Alright, so if I go to teachers right here on the left hand side and I right click, select top 1000, bam, there you go. Everybody's in there. And I'm probably going to copy and paste this into my notes as well. That way I have it. And that way I can always reference this later when I start building the other stuff. Yeah. Okay, so this will be teachers. This is going to be departments. Alright, I'm not going to finish. I'm not going to record the rest of this, but I'm just going to keep doing the same exact thing and fill out all these tables. Yeah, that's it. Just do the same thing for the other three tables I have left. And I'm going to make sure that I use the data that's in there. So like, let's do an example. The next step is going to be what? We're going to be doing classes, right? So we go ahead and click on SLCC, new query, and courses, columns. So let's look at that, right? Okay, so insert into courses, right? Double click, space, values, open parentheses, and then we're going to begin. We are giving it a CRN, so I want to make sure that I give it that appropriate information. Yeah, so we're going to give it a CRN number, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what we're going to start out with, right? Then department prefix, we're going to keep everything in line with what we have teachers that are teaching, so it'll be INTE is the prefix. Then our course ID is going to be 1000. Then our course name is going to be Intro to Information Technology. Intro to Information Technology. Yeah. And then course credits, it's going to be 3. And then teacher ID. This is where I need to make sure I get it synced up. Teacher ID is TO1B1200. Now let's make sure I did that. Make sure I got that right. Yeah. I did O in the front, and then I did a zeros after. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't understand how this thing functions. I really don't. 64, 61. There we go. That's so weird, man. I don't get it. All right. That's my teacher ID. Yeah. Comma. And then course location, we're going to put it in Arduino. Comma, single quotation mark. Then I'm going to close parentheses and then put a comma. And then I'm going to copy everything but the word values. Copy, paste. That's 2. I need 12, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay? Do the exact same thing. Make sure I keep all the data the same. I'm going to give this all unique identifiers. So this will be 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Right? So that's all unique. And then we'll come in here and fill the rest in. I'm going to stop here. And I can speed all this up, but I'll just start filming again when I get it all done. We'll go over all the stuff I've inputted. Okay, I did want to include this real quick. So I got an error message. Basically, the name of my course is too long. Truncated value would be Intro to Information Technology without the Y right here. So I need to make it 1 character shorter or redo the whole thing, which I'm not going to do. So I'm just going to make it shorter. So if you have that error, we'll go ahead and solve it right now. Intro into Information Tech. Boom. Now we're going to hit execute again. Yeah, so it had an issue. So we're going to do, it basically wouldn't let me add the stuff in because it already ran everything but the one that didn't fit, right? So if we go select top 1000, you can see it didn't put any in because there was an error. So let's go back to our query. Okay. Violation of primary key constraint, PK courses. Can I insert duplicate key in object courses? Duplicate key values 252. Oh, I did do it twice. So that's my fault. See? I had that twice. Now, let's try it again. Execute. 12 rows affected completion time. So that went through. Now right click, select top 1000. Bam, there you go. So gives you the error message. Read the error message and you should be able to figure out what was wrong. Alright, so I've finished all of this. This is my students one. So right click, select top 1000, and you can see here I've got all my values inputted in. Everyone's got different zip codes, everything's their own unique Lola ID, everything like that. I've already assigned them advisors. I've used all the majors I've created, gave them random stuff. So I'm going to copy and paste that into my students here. So I got that saved as well. So that's all done. I can check all of mine to make sure I've got data in them. You can see here I've got data in departments. I've got data in students. I've got data in courses. Boom. I've got data in advisors. I don't have that many advisors. I didn't do that many on purpose. And I've got data in teachers. Boom. So now what he wants us to do is put it all in Notepad++. So download that. To download that, you come here to notepadplus.org. Type in download Notepad++ in Google. It'll come up. Download it, install it, and this is what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is come here, and we're gonna start with all my queries, right? So these are my insert queries. I'm gonna save those. So I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna Control A, copy all, right click copy, paste. Okay. So I believe this is how you make a comment. Inserting values. I don't even know how to make a comment anymore. Let's insert. Nope. Alright, anyway. We're going to put all these values in here. So this is my students. This is my advisors. So Control A, Control C, Control V. Insert into advisors. And what else we got? Insert into courses. Control A, Control C, Control V. I'm going to leave spaces there, of course. And that was 66, 63. None of this makes sense. Where's the rest of it? Insert into teachers. That's a good one. I need that one. Okay, insert into teachers. And then the last one I need is insert into departments. I gotta find it. Drop table, create table. So I need that. Create table advisors. There's just so many here. So I'm going to go through and make sure I copy all of these into my text document, my Notepad++. And I'm going to file, save as, and I'm going to go to my documents where I have my SQL folder, and we're going to call it Chapter 3 Output Commands, and I'll save it with my name. Save it. Okay, and then that's what we have to upload on. You come here and go to assignments, and you see Chapter 3 and upload it there. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to finish copying everything that I've done into Notepad++, save it, and that's it. Bye.